Hi everyone, Neil Farley here, and I just wanted to make a quick demo on how to put a PayPal button, a custom PayPal button, on your drag and drop templates. Okay, let's start with PayPal. Let's zoom over to PayPal itself. Obviously, you want to be in your logged on and in your merchant services area, and then this thing called Websites Payment Standard, which is down in this section on the left-hand side. So let's zoom in there. When it gets there, we go. A couple of things, but the first one is like adding buttons. So we just either we come up here or press the create button now. Let's go down now. Obviously, if people are familiar with buy now buttons, then they could create it. So let's just start with a buy now button. I can, if I want to, go to some of my saved buttons. I've already got one saved button in the little area, and it's something to do with a toolbar manual. This is just a test one. So if I want to go in and edit this button, okay, right now then, obviously I was previously choosing a buy now button. I've got a title and I could put an ID on it. You can actually choose to in the value area that usually comes up in the normal way. If you put nothing in there and then go to this add drop down menu with price option, you then get the option of putting additional things in, like all these, and you can obviously edit these. Like for example, I've put a manual book, and I've put paperbacks for this price, hardbacks for that price. So this is kind of like a bit more expansive custom list, which you couldn't do with the email links of previously. But obviously now PayPal has gone and put all their images underneath their SSL certificate. You can actually use all this on your tabs now. Okay, so basically, if I fill in whatever details I want, obviously I can do other things. Instead of the drop down without prices, I could use t-shirts or something like that with small, medium, large, different colors, whatever. All the different varieties you could choose from. So I click my done. Okay, and I go down, and obviously I can add a postage, and there's some other bits and pieces I could choose which way around. Either I want to use my primary email address for this particular account, or a secure merchant ID. Then I go save changes, and that pops. And then previously because there was an email link here previously, but obviously this is a custom code because it's got a pull down list. That looks very similar on the right hand side, what the buyers view. And there's your list of various things, different prices. And really what we want to do is just drag and copy all this code. So grab all that code there. It might be easier if I get to the end and go backwards. Oh, there it is, okay. So that's and obviously you could press the select button as well. So if I copy all of that code, okay, now there's a slight change in the what you need to do. So let's just I'm going to bring in another window. Already logged into my tab editor, and I've got a page already set up and published that's blank in effect. All I want to do is go and have a look and go and grab the HTML widget, drop it in place. All right. And then I want to just paste. Now, obviously, I can just Control V or Command V, or I just use the paste command. Now, the only problem with PayPal is that you need the link, the paid link, to be outside Facebook. It's not because of its SSL security. It's basically the way that the code responds. If it responds inside the Facebook widget, it won't be displayed, so it just disappear and you can't click anything. Therefore, instead of this top line, this form action, this is what it actually goes and does. This is when you press the submit button, it goes and posts this directly to this code, which is the CGI bin is a command code running on the web server. It runs that and pulls the data and does something and then comes back to you. But we don't want that to be there what we actually want to do is add a little bit of code just where this little greater than symbol appears when it before it closes that form part of the HTML. All we want is target equals, and then in quotes. Now this is a slight tricky bit. You do need an underscore there, only one single underscore, and then you can actually put either blank or new. I tend to use blank all the time, and what that does is creates a new blank tab, or if your browser doesn't allow tabs, it will create a new window. And that's it. That's the only difference to this code. So we just add the widget. And then obviously there's some other code you might want to add as well. Now, always remember that there's a dotted box under here, and it only occurs around this area. Now, what you must do in all instances of any of the widgets, anything anywhere, is to pull it out to size. Then I can drag and place it where I like, so anywhere you like. Obviously, there should be other stuff around here, and there will be, whenever if I would to pull this all together. But that's it. So all I have to do now is go up, save the tab. Okay, just waiting a moment. Right down the bottom, it's telling me. Right, it's come back, so that's all saved. So now I'll just pop over to my development test, and this is the blank screen that's the test there. All I have to do is just refresh. Wait for Facebook to pull that up. There it comes, and there it is. My new Buy Now button, all secure. And obviously, if I want to pick any one of these options, now you could actually format this a bit better. It might be worthwhile putting a space between after the paperback and the value there, so it's either a dash or a space or something like that, just to format it a little bit better, because it's actually running the data into each other, which doesn't look particularly good. But let's choose a Armored Kitty book, okay, and then click the Buy Now button. And you notice a new window's popped up, or a new tab in this case, straight into my SNA toolbar manual at $5. And then you've also got the option coming up, manual book style armored kitty proof. And that's obviously summed the $5 up with the 50 cents post and packing. And that's it. I could fill that in and pay for it. And that's it really. That's the whole thing. Okay, thanks very much. Thanks for watching, and see you around.